Flow is easy when you understand how to let the energy flow through you. You're a conduit of energy. Think of yourself as a beautiful conduit of energy and allow that life force, the energy, to flow very smoothly into you and out of you. And the flow should continue. It should be a continual flow of beautiful energy. And at any time you're feeling depleted, you're probably giving out more energy than you need to. And if you're in a situation where you're feeling like you have a lot of energy bouncing around, you have a lot of thoughts, excess energy, you may need to adjust yourself in that way also. But always go within and ask of yourself, if my health is not what it should be, what do I need to do to clear the energy blockages that are causing that? Whatever is not flowing for you, you have the answers within yourself to allow the energy to flow. And we bring this up simply because these are things that will make your life a lot easier. But because so much more energy is coming onto your planet this time, it's even more important to be aware of how the energy flows through you and to ensure that you are allowing it to flow. We thank you for this time with you, and we will close for now, but we will open to a couple of questions if anyone has any. Would anyone like to ask a question at this time?
Yeah, notice with myself and friends, what's going on with right brain activity? Changes in right brain?
The question is, there seems to be a lot of experiences where right brain activity has changed.
Yeah, just something's happening.
Something's happening. So what's going on with the activity of the right brain? And that's a great question. There's a couple of answers or a couple of explanations that will assist you in understanding what's going on. As the influx of energy is coming into the planet, as you know, a lot of solar activity is coming into the planet. There's lots of light coming into the planet, and you're moving and being activated from two strands of DNA to a 12-strand. What is also happening at the exact same time is the connection between your left brain and your right brain. Your brain hemispheres are being connected again. You probably will notice a lot of activity in the brain. You may feel specifically at the back of your neck, kind of in the brain stem area, some tingling, bubbling sensation up and down your spine, up and down your neck. But your brain's it's being connected again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Was there something specifically you were?
Well, that's kind of what it feels like is going on, but it's, headaches and just feel a lot of energetic activity in the right side of the right hemisphere of your brain.
So if you're having headaches, excess energy,
Yeah, just release it.
Release it. You can visualize. We suggest pretend that you're a dolphin and open up the blowhole on top, or a whale, open up the blowhole on top of your head to let the energy out. It will assist. You may also have a lot more buzzing and ringing in your ears. Vision is changing as well. Vision is changing in a way that your eyes are being adjusted to see the new realities, the new dimensions, the new energies. You may be feeling sometimes like you're seeing through things. You're seeing double images on top of each other. Colors may be changing. Maybe seeing little spots, things peripherally. Eyes are changing dramatically. Did that answer your question? You're welcome. Anybody else?
So what what is the purpose of connecting the right and left brain? Is this to see our new Earth, to be able to perceive it?
So the question, to repeat the question, what is the purpose of connecting the left and the right brain together? Is that the question?
Mm-hmm.
The purpose is that it will allow you to be more aware of, it will allow you to be more aware of all that is around you. Things that you have an idea that exist, but you will be able to know that they truly are. It will allow you to see what's real as opposed to the reality that you believe is real. It will allow you to have access to all the knowledge that exists. And many, many more things that will happen as the brains fuse together. Certainly not something that is, as new life forms come onto your planet, new babies, they're coming in with more of their DNA intact, as well as the brains being more closely together and not separated. But it's simply to allow you to be in the new reality. It's where you were at one time, and now you're coming back to that time.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
I have another question.
Sure.
Last time we connected to you as a group, you said that a huge shift had taken place whereby things would, the worst is over, and things would,
No.
The worst wasn't over?
I guess that could be a matter of perspective. It was not our intention to say the worst was over. It was our intention to say that a shift, a very large shift in consciousness had taken place. A very large shift in consciousness had taken place. And there are still a lot of, we believe what you mean by worst is over may be from an earth shift perspective or an earth change. And so what we were saying as it relates to that is that the earth has still some cleansing to do, and there are other earth changes coming into, will continue to come. We remind you to not to watch them from an observational perspective. And we also know that the term being the worst is over is certainly a matter of perspective. So just simply know that we feel very, very, as we've told you before, excited and happy that positive changes are happening, consciousness is raising, and the new earth is being created. It's all very exciting. But to say that the changes on planet Earth are going to stop, not at this time. There still are more to come. And we don't predict, but you do know that the way the energy reads at this time is still more coming.
Are they going to be more intense, or can they start going off a little, please?
That would we ask you to put that energy out into and assist Mother Earth. It has, as the energy stands right now, there are still earth changes coming, and to compare, are they worse, are they better? It's hard for us to say from the space that we reside in to make a statement like that, but there are still more coming. And we ask that you continue to just simply provide, take care of yourself, clear your thoughts, clear your energy, and assist Mother Earth. And many more people are doing this in large groups, which is having a tremendously positive effect on the planet. There are groups of people putting positive intent and focused thought on cleaning up the ocean, and it's happening instantaneously. So it's exciting to know that people are starting to understand how powerful they are and what they can do to help Mother Earth herself. So for us to say, are they going to be any worse or are they going to be any better? We're not going to say that, but we will say more changes are coming. And for you to just continue what you're doing, because everyone is doing a magnificent job of assisting, and the changes are ramping up. Time is getting shorter, and we say shorter in that time is compressing. And so it may feel like more is happening. It's simply because the element of time is being compressed. You're working down into a moment of where you will exist in the current time only. So I know you would like us to say that it's going to not be any worse, but we can't say that because we are not exactly sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question. With all the clouds that are coming in, I know there's probably, I can feel the ships that are coming in with, in the clouds. Is there any way that, or what we can do to connect with the ships that we want to go on?
So the question is basically an understanding, how do you connect with the consciousness that exists in the clouds that you see in the sky?
Yes.
So you already know something that, in asking your question, you already know that there is consciousness in the clouds. If you were to go on the internet, you would find many, many people are posting videos and pictures of these amazing formations in the clouds. Some of them look like people, some of them look like animals, some of them look like amazing, beautiful light ships. And you have been on the ships, you have. You must think of them from the perspective of these ships that exist in the sky, and the consciousness that exists within the sky are in a different form than you are. You're a physical form, you're in a physical body, and many of the things that you're seeing in the sky are of the variety or of the vibration of light. So sometimes you can exist on them by simply sending and asking your consciousness to exist there. As far as being in physical form, that's a possibility. You just have to set your intention that that is what you truly want. But we would suggest that play with the clouds, because they are consciousness. They enjoy providing you with this beautiful visual, and if you ask them to take a certain form, play with them, they will take a certain form.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Thank you for your time tonight. We send you our love, and we are certainly glad that you are here with us this evening. Thank you for allowing us to be with you. We love you and honor you, and we will be with you always. Good night.